Hello everyone, my name is James. Welcome to Dinkum episode 4, Into the Deep Mine. On day 22 of summer, I got up, looked through my mailbox to grab all of my money and traps from trapping animals. Franklin decided to visit today. I commissioned him a quarry because I heard that the quarry can produce ores or barrels once each day. I wanted to have a head start. Also, it was the only thing I could make since I had no iron. Then I bought a repair kit and a blueprint he had on the table. I wanted to be serious about being friendlier with the townsfolk, so I went around talking to everyone and asking what they wanted that day. I wanted to go to the deep mines, but unfortunately it is already late to go, so I did my daily work like checking on the garden and fruit trees, then cooking all the extra fruit. I made 4 grain bales to grind the wheat into flour. Afterward, I just went trapping animals again. I usually try to do this daily now. On day 23 of summer, I did my daily work as fast as I could and decided to put the majority of my money away in the bank. I went to Fletch to buy a license for mining level 3, increased cargo level 3, and tool belt level 2. I definitely wanted to go into the deep mines that day, so I prepared myself with what I thought I should bring and went into the deep mines. I entered the deep mines and was immediately attacked by bats. I wanted to see if I could use campfires and mess up their AI pathing. They'll need some testing, but so far they aren't too bothered by it. I set up a workbench next to the elevator so that if I ever needed to upgrade my nearly broken copper pickaxe for an iron pickaxe. Saw those crocodiles that looked different. They had mushrooms growing on their back and emitting a green glow on their body. I captured one after having so many difficulties capturing it. There isn't a ton of room in a lot of areas, so it's possible to be cornered in the cave if you're not careful. I wasn't sure if it was possible to send them off to the animal collection point in the cave, but you can. I went to go mining while defending myself from annoying bats. I found my first treasure room and was very excited, but there was a problem. I forgot keys. No, frick. That was what I forgot. I forgot about keys. Can I break in? No. That will have to be done in the next day. Keep in mind, you have to buy a mine pass that costs 25,000 dinks every single time you enter the deep mines. I was very disappointed in myself for forgetting something so important. Since I couldn't go looting for treasure, I just went mining. Found a ruby that is supposedly very expensive if you sell it. I was surprised at how big the map is. I think it's as big as the island map. I pretty much just mined through the long night. At the end of the mining run, I got 3 rubies, 236 iron ores, 90 copper, 7 tin, 10 shining stones, 6 bat wings, 230 glowing mushrooms, a bunch of junk parts and animal loot. I smelt all the ores and went to bed. On day 24 of summer, I did my daily chores, helping my townsfolk, buying stuff from John, doing the gardening, which finally produced tomatoes, grabbing fruits, and cooking all the fruits. I sold the 3 rubies. The prices varied between 60,000 to 70,000 dinks. I went to Fletch and bought a tool belt license level 3 to maximize my inventory. I went fishing throughout the day because John wanted a blue spot flathead fish that took me a while, so I decided to fish till night to donate some of the fish to Theodore tomorrow. On day 25 of summer, did my daily chores and donated the extra fish to Theodore. Went fishing for just the required fish for the townsfolk, then I went straight to the mines, this time with 83 keys. The first thing I did was I set down my workbench, all the forges and smelter, then I went to go mine everything before it gets to late time to maximize my stamina efficiency. But if I find a treasure room, then I just search through it. I'm very lucky in this deep mine run. In the second treasure room, I found very rare items, a yellow glider and a boogie board. First, I felt like they weren't that rare since I found them pretty fast, but I spent 5 hours down in the deep mines going through, I believe, 26 treasure rooms, and I think I went through at least close to half of the map, but I only ever found that 1 yellow glider and 2 boogie board. From this one run, about 11 rubies. That's all I got. I saw about 2 or 3 that I can grab when I was running back. This is all the stuff I got from my runs throughout the whole entire map. I at least have 1 hang glider. All this stuff. These I brought in myself, so. And yep, that's basically all of it. Now I gotta bring everything back. So I don't know if we can. Oh my god, I can't drop any of this stuff. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, I can't drop anything. I was hoping that we would just drop everything inside the elevator, but you can't drop anything. I guess I have to pick and choose what I want. Yes, some stuff I brought into the mine was left behind and some weren't. I got back, sorted everything, smelted the ores, and went to bed. On day 26 of summer, Clover decided to visit today, so I did her request and bought all her clothes. I sold all the rubies to John. I know I could save it for Jimmy later on in the game, but I didn't have a faster way of transporting them, so I decided to just sell the rubies to John. I wanted to test out the hang glider. I am surprised at how useful it is. It uses your stamina, but the versatility of being able to cross rivers without swimming and how fast it is compared to just walking is so much better. I can catch a crocodile's attention out in the water by flying close to them. Also, with the boogie board, it is extra insurance in being safe in the water because I can jump in the water and swim faster if I have stamina. I went fishing a bit for requests, then went around trapping animals again in the night, but faster with the yellow hang glider. On day 27 of summer, I saw a new request on the billboard to kill an alpha crocodile. That's great because I wanted to test the campfire on it. Before I went, I bought myself a vehicle license level 1. I went to the spot where the alpha crocodile is currently spawned in. I wanted to set up a campfire trap for it, but it has a large aggro range if it's currently looking where you are at. The alpha crocodile is a bit faster and it has a special quake attack. The alpha crocodile slams the floor with its tail and large ground spikes come out of the floor around it. It annoyed me a bit because I was trying to trap it with campfires, but that special attack makes it hard to get close. The alpha crocodile sort of has a lag in where it knows where your last location is, so I was able to use that against it to get it trapped. I could have just tried hitting it, but I wanted to see how far I can enclose it with the campfire. Then it teleported when there was no room for its body. I still wanted to test its body range, but it died before I can put it in a trap. Afterwards, I went to go trap animals again in the night. On day 28 of summer, Clover visited today, so I did her request. I chopped down a bunch of palm trees and hard trees that I planted nearby and had them turn into planks. I made 10 kegs for me to brew the bottle brush and yellow water flower. On day 29 of summer through day 1 of autumn, I didn't really record. Majority of the time, I was doing the same thing over and over, doing chores, trapping animals each day till on day 1 of autumn. I saw Ted Sally again. This time, I had him craft me 2 battle shovels, a bone bow, and a few arrows. I wanted to test to see if I could trap him and keep him here permanently on the map forever. So I put fences around him, but I have to wait till the next day to see if he's still there. I tested the bow and it is kind of funky to use, but effective for long range combat for 15 damage, but I don't really have a lot of arrows, so it's going to be more of a collected weapon till there's a faster way of getting feathers to make arrows. On day 2 of autumn, Franklin decided to visit today, and I was super excited about it because I had all the required materials and money to commission Franklin to make a helicopter for me. The only problem is that I don't have a vehicle license level 3. I was low on permit points and was trying to figure out where to get more. And I realized that's what the bank is for. So I went to Milburn and traded 1 million dinks to get enough permit points to purchase the vehicle license. Finally, I commissioned Franklin to make me my helicopter. Today, the weather is stormy. Jimmy showed up on my island in his boat. I went to go see him and he was pretty close to land. I checked his items and each one is very expensive. Instead of dinks, Jimmy wants permit points and I just used it all up on the helicopter, so I didn't try to buy anything. On day 3 of autumn, I checked my mailbox to finally receive my first vehicle, a helicopter. I went to grab my traps, then drove the helicopter around the map to capture animals. It is pretty fast and doesn't require fuel, so I could just do this all day if I wanted to. I am able to trap everything before the day reaches to late time. The helicopter increased my trapping efficiency like 2 times faster. On day 4 of autumn, Clover visited today, so I bought all of her clothes. I had to search for a Largaday bug to give to Theodore. It took a long while, but thanks to the helicopter searching from the skies, I was able to spot it in the jungle biome. Then I went trapping again. On day 5 of autumn, I went to go treasure hunting for keys because I wanted to get a Muse saddle. It's the only thing I didn't get yet, and I wanted one. I was only able to get 20 keys total, then I got lazy. On day 6 of autumn, Melvin showed up. I bought a bunch of this really cheap furniture called the Eastern bed that I unlocked earlier, and it only cost 75 dinks. The reason why I bought them is because I'm going to use it as extra furniture to give away to the townsfolk. Then I bought all the furniture he had on display. I went to the mines to go find the mule saddle. I still needed iron ore for future projects, so I mined while searching for treasures. This deep mine run did not go too well. I only had 6 keys left after going through like 7 rooms, and I still didn't get a mule saddle. I was going to end the deep mine run after using up the remaining keys. I was mining this iron ore, but this crocodile managed to quickly hit me twice when I was close to half health, and I died. I respawned back inside the elevator and contemplating if I should go search rooms to use the remaining keys, and decided might as well, and hope that some of the rooms I find don't require rock walls to break, or if I can get another pickaxe because mine is about to break. I only had 2 keys left, so I really needed that mule saddle to show up in the next treasure room. Lo and behold, there it is. The mule saddle finally showed up on my last treasure box. I'm glad it was worth it. Now I only need to go down in the mines if I wanted more of the same items, or iron. On day 7 of autumn, I went to search for a mule, but for some reason I couldn't find any. Probably because I've been playing too long that the animals started going extinct. I did chores and planted a lot of gum, palm, and hardwood trees. On day 8 of autumn, Franklin visited today. I gave him all my shiny discs and commissioned him to make a compactor so I can start terraforming the area. I went to go trap again, but this time I found a bug. I made a video of it just so I can show it to you guys what it is and to the developer. What happened is when an animal like the crocodile, bush devil, weremule is trapped, it's supposed to struggle out if you didn't lower its health, but for some reason it couldn't struggle out when this bug showed up. It's because I accidentally didn't put the struggling animal on the animal collection, but instead on my helicopter because my helicopter landed on the animal collection, blocking my way. It's not game breaking, but it can make it easier in the beginning when you don't have an animal collection point. Click on the next Dinkum video or the playlist to watch all the Dinkum videos, or you can check out the other playlists I have in my channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Have a nice day.